Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card reading. Instead, we're going to do an intuitive reading for July 27th, Monday, 2026. So is it these? Take a rest and see what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. If you're looking for a different video, you can find it on Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube, Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, or the Mintaka Experience on Facebook. I'm closing my eyes as much as I can while walking around, so just bear with me. So intuitively, what I'm gathering is a lot of stress is going to be happening. Narcissistic tendencies like gaslighting, Darvo, deflection, minimalization, appeal to ignorance fallacy, appeal to authority fallacy, a lot of PTSD symptoms that might be popping up and arising due to the feelings of suppressed and repressed emotions that you've been holding in for at least a few days. Straining yourself, doing too much work, taking too much time in certain areas and avoiding areas that actually do need the work. There seems to be some sort of stigmatization due to the way you look or the way you speak. Ableism, racism are all going to be impacting the journey. There's going to be some form of medical help or medical assistance being offered. So this could be like going to the doctors or going to the dentist or going to the therapist or whatever the case may be. Looks like there's going to be some form of manifesting going on for you. This is going to be really slow to the upkeep. The answer you seek is no, because you need to rest, you need to relax, you need to recuperate, you need to organize your thoughts, you need to schedule yourself a little bit more in a timely manner instead of trying to do everything like all at once or anything like that. There's going to be some form of pesky annoyances and like petty fights going on Monday due to insecurity or fear. A lot of hypocrisy and double binds are going to be in the mix, especially between like 2 in the morning and like 8 p.m. It looks like 3s, 7s, and 2s are important. The number 272, 242, and 323 are important for different reasons for different people. So just keep that in mind. Looks like there's going to be some form of heavy lifting being done. Taking on more than you can handle, taking on more than you can chew, doing what you think is right at the time might help, but also make sure that you know the consequences of your actions leading to that right decision. There's going to be some form of navigation or wayward going on. So finding directions, learning your compass, learning on your own morals and your own ethics, being able and willing to go above and beyond when it comes to things will benefit you greatly. Flowers, trees, and dirt are going to be symbolic, both like physically, metaphysically, spiritually. Could be even gods and goddesses. There's certain trees, there's certain flowers, there's certain gravels that are being used. Looks like there's going to be some form of dedication needed for this part of the journey. Dedicate some time to yourself, especially between like 4 p.m. and like 9 p.m. When you get really lightheaded or really heated or just too hot to handle anything, especially for those areas that are like in a dry heat like Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, some parts of Africa, some parts of Australia, etc. So like I'm not going to be able to name everything. I'm not good at geography. But like making sure you stay cool, making sure you stay hydrated, making sure that you stick to your own path and walk the way you do and talk the way you do and not let anybody stop you from doing it. But also another consequence of doing it that way. Weed pulling jobs, housekeeping jobs, housework, and chores need scheduled. Especially for those that are easily getting sick off things. Toxic environments need cleaned daily. And really toxic environments need cleansed like every second. So just be aware of how that will impact you and how that will impact your journey forward. Cleaning products and cleaning jobs are going to be impacted, especially in the morning crew between like 5 and 9 in the morning. So just be aware of how your cleaning impacts the rest of your day, how doing morning chores impacts the energies around you. Make sure that you are fully aware of what's going on within and without of yourself. So, avoiding confrontation may lead to confrontation, but starting a fight doesn't mean that you had a cause to start the fight. So be careful where you start fights. You may have a reason in your head, but that might not make it right. Depending on like morals and objective standpoints and such like that. Fast food joints and fast food workers and entry-level job positions, especially in like the morning shifts or like the third shift in the nighttime, are going to be needing some fresh air, needing a breath, and needing to learn how to relax a little bit more, because coming home when it's earlier, working through the only cool part of the day can get really frustrating and can impact your journey for sure. So keep that in mind. But that's what I get for the 27th, Monday, July of 2026. So as with these, take a resonance if it doesn't. Thanks for joining.